episode of Community Corner. In this series, we focus on great work being done by people and organizations in Northern Nevada that make it such a wonderful place to live and work. I'm Angelica Reyes, your host, and today I'm with Sharon Chamberlain, the CEO of Northern Nevada Hopes. Hi!
Hi, thanks so much for having me.
Well, I'm so glad and excited that we're here today. So tell us a little bit about Hope Springs and what this community represents.
We're so excited to have you here and be able to share this special project with you. Hope Springs is the community's first bridge housing project. We're going to work with chronically homeless individuals, and individuals will have their own individual shelter while they're living here, as well as access to a community center that has everything from laundry to bathrooms to a community kitchen. We're excited because chronically homeless individuals in our community really struggle to find a place that they can go and get their life back on track, and that's exactly what this project's going to do.
That's really amazing. How many homes are going to be here included in this project?
So we'll have 30 individuals at a time here, and individuals will stay somewhere between 4 to 6 months, and then they'll move into more independent housing after they graduate here.
Oh, wow. So if there's an individual that wants to participate or be housed in one of these units, what's that process look like?
You know, we really want to make sure that we have the right individuals coming into the project. And so there's going to be a pretty extensive screening process for people that are interested. So potential residents can either self-refer or get referred from many of the community organizations in our community to be able to start the process. They'll go through a assessment that really tries to figure out the readiness by talking to the individual about their readiness to come off the street and work a really intensive program and get their lives back together. So the screening will be intensive, and we'll find individuals. There's so many individuals that are ready and willing and able to come off the street, and this will be a great community for them.
So this is actually really exciting because I think this is something very new here to Reno, Nevada. And how does health and housing relate? How does that come about?
You know, that's a great question, and a lot of people ask us because, Northern Nevada Hopes is a large community health center located downtown, and so a lot of people say, why would a clinic start a housing project? And it's because we know that housing is health care. People that are housed have much better outcomes with their health than people that are living on the street. Someone that is living on the street, the average age that they live to is 50 years old compared to 70 years old for an individual that's housed. For women, that's even lower. Women live for an average of 43 years when they're on the street. So we know that by giving people housing and getting them into these programs, we're going to improve their life outcomes.
Wow. That is truly amazing. You know what I would really like? I would love to see a tour of this place. Can we have a tour?
Yes, would love that.
So now we're inside one of the units that have been fully completed. So tell us a little bit about this space and who can occupy it.
Sure. So each unit is 96 square feet. Each unit has a deck, Trex deck out front with an Adirondack chair for people to be able to really, have a sense of community. We want this to feel like a neighborhood for people and for people to really interact with each other. So inside the tiny home, there's a dresser, there's a bedside table, and there's a bed. There's quilts on here. These quilts actually were made by my mom, who's about 84 years old, and she's trying to make a quilt for every house so that the individuals, when they come in, will have something that they can leave with when they graduate, and have something when they first come in off the streets also. So the individuals that can stay here, it's for adults 18 years and older. We will accept couples, but they will each have their own individual unit and be working on their own individual care plan for the whole time that they're here. We welcome folks from all walks of life. We have 6 ADA units, and one of the really neat things that's exciting is that we have we allow dogs. So we'll have 6 units that allow dogs. And so often one of the barriers for individuals coming inside from the outside is that they don't want to leave their pet. And so this is a great opportunity for those individuals to be able to come here. The dog can stay inside the room with them. When they go to work, we have kennels that the dogs can stay in. We also have a large dog park with grass for the dogs to be able to get exercise and that kind of thing also.
Wow, that is amazing. It really will feel like home to them then as they come in. So I know a lot of our viewers and our members love to give back and get involved. If someone wanted to get involved and help you, I mean, what are you looking for? Or is there a place that they can visit to check out if you need supplies, or maybe they can make donations or volunteer? Is there a place that they can visit?
We have fully funded our capital campaign, and that's been an incredible support from individuals in the community and local foundations that have stepped up to make this possible, this project possible. So right now, what we're looking for is the things that are really going to make this home for the individuals when they come in. So that's things like that people will need, that, you know, everything from hats and socks to blankets and sheets and, you know, those kinds of things to make sure that every single unit feels like a home when they come in. We have an Amazon wish list, and so going to Amazon and looking for Northern Nevada Hopes is a great way to figure out what's needed and what you can contribute, and we greatly appreciate your help. And then if people want to donate, they can go to our website, nnhopes.org, and go to Hope Springs, and there's lots of ways to donate there also.
I love it. I love it. Now, is there anything else that you would love to tell some of our viewers that maybe we haven't discussed yet?
I think what's neat is that we have so many programs and services here. So we'll have primary care, we'll have behavioral health services, psychiatry, drug treatment services. And then we'll also have things, we have a beautiful garden that we're going to have. It's going to have fruit trees and grow herbs and vegetables. And the residents here will be responsible for taking care of the entire property, including the garden. And we have a nutritionist that will come over and work with the patient and with the residents to teach them how to harvest and then cook some of these vegetables and herbs so that they really get a chance to, you know, bond together in learning how to cook, because cooking is a great way to develop relationships and things, but also learn how to eat healthy and harvest their own food. So we're excited about that part too.
Oh my gosh. So much included in this small community. So tell us a little bit about where we're standing right now.
This is the community center, so it's really the heart of the community. In here, we will have bathrooms, showers, laundry facilities. Behind us is the kitchen area where we'll be able to have our teaching classes and people will be able to prepare their food. There's offices in here for the case managers and for our behavioral health therapists, et cetera. And then this will be a dining area, and then we'll have kind of a little living room area over to the side here where people will really be able to come in and gather. We'll have a movie screen so that they can hang out and watch movies together, etc. So we're expecting to welcome our first residents in January of this year.
That is truly amazing. Well, thank you again for allowing us to get a tour of your community. I love it. I know that our members are going to love to hear all about it. And I hope that you guys go and check out her website. Give me that website just one more time.
It's nnhopes.org.
Excellent. Well, that's it for this month's episode of Community Corner. Please make sure that you tune in next month when we visit brand new places and give you some insight on what's happening there. If you haven't already, please visit our YouTube site, RSAR Realtors, and make sure that you click and subscribe so you never miss an episode. Bye for now.